So at the start of the week, Arnold Sports on Instagram put up the Arnold Strongman Classic and the Arnold Strongwoman Classic. So we have 11 athletes competing in the Arnold Strongman Classic.
No, it always was 10.
Always 10?
I think it was always 10. Yeah. 9 pros and
one Arnold Strongman
amateur winner from the previous year. Let's go through the list.
Let's
go through the list.
Let's go through the list. So first on the list, we have
Arnold Classic winner, current Shaw Classic winner.
Yeah, Rogue Invitational winner.
Yeah.
So we have Mitchell Hooper. We then have 2019 World's Strongest Man and former Arnold Strongman Classic winner Martin Zlitzis.
Martin Zlitzis is back, yeah.
2020 World's Strongest Man Alexei Novikov. We have two-time World's Strongest Man Tom Stoltman. The one man who just can't win the Arnold Strongman Classic, and that is Mateusz Kieliszkowski.
Mateusz, yeah.
We have Evan Singleton, Bobby Thompson, former Arnold amateur winner. We have Maxim Boudreau, Thomas Evans, another former Arnold amateur winner, and the new man on the block, Oskar Zielkowski, last year's winner of the Arnold Strongman Amateur.
He competed in Giants Live, didn't he? He did pretty well in, I believe, in dumbbell press.
Yeah, he did very well.
He won it, didn't
he?
So he's pretty strong dude. I don't know, he's what age is he? 30 something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so will be a threat next year.
I think he could be. Like 30 is still,
depends on the events.
30 is still a very good age.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like you're what, a couple of years into whenever, like you started what, 25?
I started 25. I really late.
Yeah.
Really late. And by the time I was 30, I was pretty much...
At the time you were 30, you were Arnold Strongman Classic winner.
Yeah, I was doing pretty okay. So it takes time. Like for me, it took like only 5 years to get to where I wanted to.
Yeah.
Which kind of is nice.
Oscar, new on the block. He seems to be making a great name for himself already. But the main man for this competition, the name that everybody's been waiting for is Hafthor Bjornsson.
Yeah.
Back to Strongman.
Yes. Again, in my humble opinion, he should have done is he should have skipped the powerlifting.
Yes.
He should have went straight into strongman, and then when he's back into strongman, he should have done the powerlifting.
So what did he take? Probably a year, maybe a year for powerlifting, a year and a half for powerlifting realistically.
He tried to come back so fast. Everyone was saying that. A lot of guys, I think even Greg Doucette made a video. Yeah, we said it as well. That was my biggest fear. I really thought that he will get injured in a squat. Because like that 500 kilo squat is like,
it's crazy.
Really something.
It's a magic number. A 500 kilo deadlift, a 500 kilo squat. As soon as you get into that 500, it's absolutely crazy. And like that raw, like it was the raw record.
But now after that pec tear, and plus I think he had an infection as well, I think after the surgery. So it's gonna be very tough for him to go back and be competitive against all these guys, because Tom still getting stronger. Midge Hooper injury free and is getting still stronger, you know?
I think Tom Stoltman now is stronger or even in better condition than Tom Stoltman that won the 2 World Strongest.
Yes, I believe so too.
And the only thing that's in his way is that Mitchell Hooper is just in like a godlike form for being a strongman.
Yeah, and he's like literally Midge Hooper has zero weaknesses. Tom seems to he's finding these events where he shouldn't fail, but he's failing. That's where Tom needs to like sort of. But I don't know.
He's working on it. But I think the thing is that like for some reason Mitch just can't do bad in an event.
No.
I know he trains hard, but like
he has zero weaknesses.
It's crazy. Like
I think.
What could there be?
I would say, the only thing that we spoke about is overhead technique.
Arguably, probably the greatest strongman of all time. Probably the best log presser in the world. Obviously, Aaron Beebe broke his record.
Yeah.
But Big Z, when he put up the picture, nice incline press. Yeah,
nice incline press, because it's like, so that was an attempt to press 210 kilos on that specific photo. Yeah. But overextension, and then but even when he's finishing his lifts, he's not far off it. Maybe he's more upright, but he's still like, his head is not through his.
He put this. He put this in a video as well. Like after Rogue Invitational, he outlined. He kind of nitpicked at every single thing that he did himself.
Yeah.
And he's saying that like Tom was probably an inch higher at the lockout position just because his head was through. And all this kind of stuff that he was saying. Like he's trying to back up.
Again, we'll leave it to this. It's on referee.
It's on the referee.
Yes, and a lot of people who watch Rogue Invitational they thought that the referee didn't do as good job as he should have.
Martins is named on the list as well. Like we're saying, a former Arnold Strongman Classic winner. He's probably not competed as much as he's probably liked to, or as much as all the fans have wanted him to compete.
Yeah.
So again, this is another massive show.
Martins, I'll tell you this. When I spoke to Martins thing is this, right? He can understand how European athletes, like Novikov, Mateusz, competes so many times. He can. So basically, he doesn't want to compete many times.
Alexei Novikov 2 years ago, did he compete in like every single show?
Oh, he probably competed like 20 competitions a year, I think.
Athletes years ago, like say from what I hear from say stories I've heard, like it was the known thing that athletes competed because the money wasn't as good.
Yeah, money
wasn't good.
Bad,
So he, like what did Big Z say? He competed 17 times in 1 year.
A year it was minimum 10, but normal it was between 15 and 20 competition a year.
No, 19 or 20 as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember.
And he won, I think.
Maybe he won 17 times.
No. Yeah. No, he won. He lost only like 1 or 2 competitions.
My best year was 2005. I won 17 competitions, all.
You won all 17?
All 17. I have 3 seasons when I won all competitions.
He was second because he had a flu or something like that. You know.
But like that, he traveled. Like he constantly traveled, constantly competed.
He loves Big Z. He loves
competing.
Yeah, he's. I was talking to him. He's kind of in competition with another rich person in Lithuania, and who runs a big company. You know, and I think that company sponsors Lithuanian Strongest Man Federation. And they're in a competition who would visit the most countries in the world, you know. So he's kind of like, I was there, your man was there, and I need to go there in order to beat him. I was like, you're living a great life, buddy, if that's your competition now.
As long as I can remember, Mateusz Kielikowski has been the Arnold Strongman Classic. Like he's been there since he was 22 years of age, 21 years of age, something like that. He's so young, and just he can't win the title. The deadlift. It's the only thing that stops him from winning the title, and I think it's the only thing that's always going to stop him from winning the title. Just
because deadlift is such a crucial event in strongman sport, and most of the times it's in every single competition and final, you know. So, and Mateusz losing so many points. Like only once I think he was able to pull 420 kilos. I think in Bahrain, was it Bahrain or
for WUS.
Dubai? Yeah, for WUS. Yeah, where he was using the suit and everyone was like, whoa.
That's where they all had the competition outside.
That he was in the best shape that year when it comes to the deadlift, hands down. Like that's, in my opinion, when if you're pulling 420, 430, you're good. Shape. You're not gonna lose a lot of points, though a lot of guys now pull like 440, 450.
1,000 pounds. 455, all this kind of stuff.
But you're not losing a lot of points.
So Evan Singleton.
Evan is very confident man, like really confident. Like even in Shaw Classic, when I was talking to him, he promised me to win certain events, though he didn't. But you know, but he was very like sort of like, oh, I will win. So it's kind of a positive attitude.
It's an infectious attitude.
Yes, it is. But sometimes I don't know, what do you call it? Self-criticism is not the worst thing either. Like, you know, but I hope that he at least once will win that one of these major titles. I mean, like Rogue Invitational, Arnold Classic, or World's Strongest Man. I know his goal is to win World's Strongest Man, but I really hope that at least once he will win
just to check it off. Yeah.
So he can calm down a little.
Yeah.
I think he needs that win just to
relax, chill out a little.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Arnold Strongman Classic as well, we know it as like the heavy competition for static lifts, and one of the main guys that you could be talking about is Bobby Thompson.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the deadlift, like Bobby Thompson's incredible at the deadlift.
It's crazy how he's still strong, though he lost a good bit of weight.
What did he do? 20 kilos?
Yeah.
Realistically?
Yeah.
And it was like a lot. Like it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
Like when we seen him at Shaw Classic, like he looks like a different person.
Yeah, it looks like a bit like a bodybuilder now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he
great
has
shape.
abs, yeah, and all other stuff, like very like roundy shoulders. He looks like a bodybuilder to me, and I'm surprised. I thought that when something like that happens, usually you would think that the person will lose a lot of strength, but it's not really the case with him, which is kind of nice, you know.
It's cool to see.
Yeah, and it's good for him as well because he's gonna be it's gonna be easier for him to market himself, you know, because he's in such a great shape. And I don't think that he will be a big threat to win the Arnold Classic, but other than that,
He's always
he's gonna be he'll do a bit of damage.
Maxime Boudreau is going to be competing at the Arnold as well. Don't think Maxime has been at his top form since his leg injury.
No.
Like, you can kind of see that he's probably a bit weary of putting weight on the leg after all that happened.
He tore a bit of pec as well in Shaw Classic from
On
the standing press.
bench press, yeah.
So, but Maxime's, again, the issue is deadlift. Like, really weak deadlift. Again, if there's deadlift in Shaw Classic, if there's deadlift in Arnold Classic,
He's in the same boat as Mateusz.
He's Mateusz. You know, he's losing points. So that's his only weakness. And I remember when he competed in against Martin Zlitzes in Arnold Classic Los Angeles, was it?
Oh, Santa Monica Pier.
Santa Monica Pier. He was really
that's
very impressive.
That's one of the first time I heard about Maxime.
Yeah.
I think I texted you actually. I think we only kind of started doing the vlogs first, or started doing the videos first, I should say. And I remember texting you. I was like, "Who is this guy?" Like, I think even Brian Shaw and Martin Zlitzes were probably like, "Who?
Yeah,
is he?"
Why he's in the contention?
His log was unbelievable. Like.
Yeah, his bags were very good as well over the height, and his log, he was able to press it like, was it? No, he wasn't doing the Viper presses.
No.
Only Mateusz was.
Because Mateusz is just throwing it around.
Yeah. He finished third, I think in that competition, which was like I think that's where he sort of made his name in that competition, and everyone was like, okay, this dude is pretty good. Like, he almost bet me as well in Canada when I was competing. Yeah. Thor won. Jeff Caron was second. I was third, and in power steers he nearly caught me. So that was kind of like, but he didn't. I was kind of a bit angry with Caron because he was cheering for him so much. I was like, Caron, buddy, we went through fire together, and then you're cheering for this dude. I know he's your buddy, or local, or whatever, you know. So I was like kind of angry for 5 minutes at Caron. Like,
I can't get over that. Like, at the Shaw Classic, and I think like the footage. I think I did put the footage on the video. It's just you and JF Caron talking about power stairs, and JF is just like, huh?
He's just like,
he can't let it go.
He can't let it go.
Remember, you lose title because that's
Caron. He was there. He watched me being miserable and upset, and it's like constantly a bit like digging into it. Yeah, it's like, but that's okay. Okay.
Look, it is what it is.
I won Arnold Classic. He didn't.
The Arnold Strongman Classic is always a great show to look forward to. The only thing about it is that the lineup is likely to change. Like, we're still 6 months away, so it's going to be impossible for us to do a prediction.
Yeah.
Because if someone gets injured or they want to add someone else in, like, it's all up to Arnold. Like, the lot can happen in 6 months. As well as that, we know the Arnold Strong Woman Classic was announced at the same time. We do have some kind of stuff we want to talk about that.
Yes, we need a bit more information on that stuff.
Yeah, and we feel that deserves its own video.
Yeah.
Because it is a bit of an upset for what we thought.
It's a strange thing.
It's a strange thing. And you've probably noticed it yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about in the next video.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. If you're not subscribed, please press the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers. We'll see you in a future video.